Okay. It is Tuesday, May 30th, 2023, 5:03 p.m. Special board meeting of the Orangeburg Bridge and Port Authority. This meeting is called to order. Mr. Lawrence, anything?
We have no unfinished business, and we need approval of the minutes.
Okay, May 9th Personnel Committee meeting. Jen?
Yep, all the minutes were in order. Is that, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, we're approving the minutes from that meeting.
Okay.
Yes.
The May 11th board meeting, Mr. King?
That was not, I'm not here, so I don't do that.
Yeah, we were waiting for Nicole's signature, and she's not here, so we'll
Okay.
have to wait.
So the May 9th Personnel Committee meeting have been reviewed. Making a motion to have those accepted, Jen?
Yes.
Second.
All those in favor of accepting the May 9th Personnel Committee meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? They are approved. Again, Mr. Lawrence, you said no unfinished business. Business item, general administration. Item number 1. Mr. Lawrence?
Yes, this is a time-sensitive resolution. Our application is due June 2nd, and so we couldn't hold that for the June 8th meeting. So that is one of the main reasons for the special board meeting. And the second one, appointment of airport manager, was really housekeeping that at the time we didn't do a formal resolution, so we want to take care of that in today's meeting. So I'll get on with item A1. It is authorization to apply for and accept a grant funding from the Northern Border Regional Commission Catalyst Program. The Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority is submitting an application for grant funding from the Northern Border Regional Commission Catalyst Program in the amount of $1 million for the construction of a new child care center at a cost of $4,777,000. This resolution authorizes the executive director to apply for and accept, if awarded, grant funding from the Northern Border Regional Commission Catalyst Program funding. The resolution states, whereas the Northern Border Regional Commission Catalyst Program offers a grant funding for construction and pre-construction costs, such as engineering of a new infrastructure for up to $1 million in grant funding. And whereas the estimated total cost for the new child care center is $4,770,000. And acceptance into the NBRC grant program provides potential opportunity to receive $1 million in grant funding. And whereas the project has already secured $2.1 million in funding from congressionally directed spending, and whereas the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority will commit up to $1,670,000 to cover the remaining costs of the project. Whereas the board of directors has determined that applying for and accepting the grant funding, if awarded, is in the best interests of the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the board of directors of the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority, New York, that it authorizes the undertaking of the project and obligates the necessary matching funds of up to $1,670,000 to be paid by the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority if grant funding is awarded. And be it further resolved, the board of directors of the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authorities, New York, that the executive director, Stephen Lawrence, is hereby authorized to apply for and accept, if awarded, a grant from the Northern Border Regional Commission Catalyst Program for $1 million, and upon award of such funding to enter into and execute all documents and contracts with the Northern Border Regional Commission for said purposes, and further to carry out and comply with the terms of such a project agreement.
Thank you. The grant was written by,
Strategic development. And
with input from you and other staff?
correct. Yeah, and we tapped into a lot of the other information that we've done. And then this program is, the child care is a new I want to say, a new category for the NBRC. So we're hoping to take advantage of that, which strategic development brought to our attention on that. So we have everything in place, but we need this resolution, approved resolution, to be sent in.
Any idea when this could be awarded?
I'm not sure. I want to say late summer maybe, or early quarter three there.
Okay, good. Is there a motion
So moved.
made
A second?
and seconded? Any further discussion? Not, Karen, call the roll, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Coffin,
Yes.
Ms. Hickman,
Yes.
Mr. Burns,
Yes,
Ms. Kennedy,
Yes.
good. Agenda item A2, appointment of an airport manager.
Patty can handle that one.
Stephen Baldwin Associates was contracted to assist the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority in finding a new airport manager for the Ogdensburg International Airport. A thorough review and evaluation of candidates initially completed by SBA and reviewed with the OBPA led to the selection of applicants for further consideration and interviews. Based on the results of those interviews, it is recommended that Charlie Gerolds be appointed to the position of airport manager at the starting salary of $90,000, prorated effective on or about June 12, 2023, with a one-year probationary period and management confidential benefits.
Thank you. Jen, any comments you'd like to make regarding that?
Well, only that I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited to meet Charlie and to get him on board. And, it's just exciting to be having a new airport manager. So it's good news.
Good.
And his start date is approximately June 12th.
It is June.
It is June 12th.
He has an apartment in Ogdensburg already.
Really?
Great. Good
And
to
he's
hear.
given his notice. He will be here next week.
Good.
Yeah, it's good news.
Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion's been made. Is there a
Second.
second? And seconded? Any further discussion? Karen, call the roll, please.
Mr. Coffin,
Yes.
Ms. Hickman,
Yes.
Mr. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. Kennedy,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Thank you. Any comments from any board members or authority staff? Is there anyone online? Karen,
yes.
other than Karen
Just
or
Jennifer.
Jen? No other,
Just one person,
just her.
yes.
You're not online, you're right there with us, right? Any comments from anyone? Is there a need for executive session, Mr. Lawrence?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, there's a need for section, I believe it's 105(1)H of the open meetings law.
Okay. Is there a motion to go in executive session?
Also move.
Made and seconded. All
I'll say there's no business, right?
okay, we are in executive session? All right, to come out of executive session, Jen made the motion and Tony seconded. And is there any business to be conducted at this time, Mr. Lawrence?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, is there a motion for adjournment
Second.
and seconded? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank
You in
everybody.
June. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, John.
Thanks. We off?